The new year always brings with it the start of the annual Winter Concert Series, and 2023 will be no different. On January 12th, the Mi Adore Trio takes the stage in the Coon Rapids Civic Center at 7 p.m. On February 9th, Richard Saplinski performs with his accordion. On March 9th, it's the Riverside Rockets. And on April 13th, the Backyard Band will play variety tunes. Tickets can be purchased at the door or in advance at the front desk of City Hall. The price includes dessert and coffee. The Winter Concert Series is sponsored by the Coon Rapids Arts Commission. Here's a quick recap of the Tuesday, December 20th City Council meeting. As mortgage rates jump across the country, changes are coming to some home loan programs offered by the city. Starting January 1st, interest rates for the Home Improvement Loan Program and the Home for Generations 2 program will increase by 1%. A four-person household below 80% of the area median income, or $89,400, would pay a 2% interest rate. Those over 80% of the area median income for a family of four would pay 4% for a loan through the city. Rates could be adjusted again sometime next year, depending on market conditions. A big rise in the number of catalytic converter thefts has many local communities taking action. This week, the City Council adopted a new ordinance related to possession of a detached catalytic converter. Anyone in possession of one must be able to provide proof that they received it lawfully from the vehicle's owner or have a receipt for the purchase. Violation is a misdemeanor. Currently, there's no state law regulating the possession or resale of a detached catalytic converter. Two council members bid farewell at the final meeting of the year. Councilmember Brad Johnson, who served 8 years on the City Council, will become Anoka County Attorney in January, and Pablo Hernandez Jr., who was appointed to the council more than a year ago, was defeated in November. Both men spoke at Tuesday night's meeting.
You know, November 3rd changed my life, 2021. You jumped in through youth sports and, you know, things along that line to, city council. And it was quite an eye-opening experience for me.
I have learned so much that I'm going to carry with me into the county attorney role. And I would like to come back from time to time and talk to you all about the work that we do in the county attorney's office, and also some of the other things that are going on in the community.
Two new council members will be sworn in on January 3rd. And that's a quick recap of the December 20th City Council meeting. Happy holidays, and we'll see you in the new year.
All right, we'll get rolling here.
'Tis the season when police officers and firefighters get together to help warm the hearts of families in need for the holidays.
There are tags on the black toy bags with your numbers.
It's a family tradition for Coon Rapids Sergeant Bill Hamas, who's organized this jolly band of volunteers.
Since I started here as a cop 16 and a half years ago, I've been doing it, and then going back even before that with my dad. He's part of the Christmas committee and helps out, so that's what got me started in this.
They're set to hit the road and deliver some food for the soul and toys for joy. In Anoka, at the Armory on Main Street, there's a flurry of activity.
Today and yesterday I've been working here at the produce stand, just making sure it's stocked up so they can fill the boxes of food.
This is the central hub for the Christmas Committee, which oversees Toys for Joy.
The Toys for Joy, they raise funds all year long, and then they go out and they purchase a lot of toys right before this all gets started.
Everybody is a volunteer, the whole committee, and we work with the local police departments who deliver a lot of our home deliveries.
All right, here we go. Have a Merry Christmas.
In the alley behind the Armory, there's a line of cars filled with families in need, which stretches a block long as they wait to pick up their order.
50, family of 5.
Family of 5.
Which one is the two turkeys here? It's for, okay. Family of 9.
Back in Coon Rapids, Fire Inspector Robert Erickson makes his last delivery of the day.
God bless you. Okay. Have a good day. You're welcome.
It's one more family, grateful for the gifts of food and toys, all thanks to a giving community and countless donors.
This extra is a blessing to us. So I just want to appreciate the organization and you guys for bringing it.
Spreading smiles for miles and toys for joy across the county.
This year we have about 100 more families than last year, so it's over 900 families that we will be serving both with the food and the toys.
Get a behind-the-scenes look at the Coon Rapids Police Department in the new year. The Community Police Academy is a free 6-week program that runs Tuesday evenings between January 24th and February 28th. The Academy offers an opportunity for dialogue between participants and members of the police department while exploring a variety of public safety topics. Participants will go on a ride-along with an officer on patrol and take part in a K-9 and DUI demonstration. To register, just log on to the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov. The class is limited to 20 participants.
The biomedical science classes at Coon Rapids High School attract the best and the brightest students.
I'm going to do an ANOVA test.
And it is here where senior Jesse Coe's knack for science shines.
I'm very interested in biochemistry and cellular biology, and I hope to one day work in a lab and work with diseases and how to treat them.
What's the story?
His teacher, Luke Glidden, says Jesse's fun to have in class.
It's well known and discussed among his peers that if you're looking for someone with the right answer, you turn to Jesse.
At the start of his senior year, Jesse was recognized as a National Merit Scholar semifinalist. It's a prestigious achievement based on his PSAT and ACT test scores used for getting into college.
One of my strengths is I can learn a lot of information really quickly, and I can really dissect what's important.
Jesse has his sights set on attending top schools like Johns Hopkins. Right now, he's weighing his options. As a youngster, Jesse's parents instilled the value of education on him, including music.
One of my earliest memories is them sitting with me at the dinner table, going through math books, going through reading and English books.
Jesse has already submitted another application in hopes of becoming a finalist in the National Merit Scholarship Program. It's a chance to open doors for even more college and business scholarships.
It includes all my extracurriculars, the classes I took, my GPA, as well as a personal essay that I had to submit.
Among Jesse's many achievements, he rose to the role of drum major for the Cardinals Marching Band. He'll find out in January if he gets chosen as a National Merit Scholar finalist. Until then, he'll stay focused on the task at hand.
I am thankful that I get this opportunity to get a sum of money to pay for my higher education.
On Wednesday, there was lots of fun and games at Fire Station 1 for the fire poster winners from 8 elementary schools in Coon Rapids.
Kaylin! It's a good community event to get out and meet some kids, reach out to families, and a good opportunity for them to see what we do on a day-to-day basis and get to know us.
Check it out. It's a perfect fit. How did you do that?
They were treated to a magic show as they ate pizza with firefighters from C Shift.
2, 3, pull!
The overall poster contest winner was 4th grader Sophia Nar from Sand Creek Elementary. She captured the judges' hearts with this year's theme, Fire Won't Wait, Plan Your Escape.
This is a house on fire, and if you're too high up, you have to wave a cloth to get help to get down.
Now her poster is going to the State Fire Marshal Association's statewide poster contest, and we will find out probably in April if she has won the overall state.
The pizza party also provided a teaching moment for these lucky students.
And where did the fire start?
In our garage.
In the garage.
Sophia and her family survived a house fire a couple of years ago. Thankfully, everyone made it out safe, and she learned an important lesson.
That you always have to be ready in case there is a fire.
I think the other kids really listened then because it's their peer or someone that's their same age that dealt with this.
Here's a quick recap of the Tuesday, December 6th City Council meeting. The 2023 city budget and tax levy has been approved. On Tuesday night, the council set the levy for next year at $33.3 million, which is a 7.5% increase over this year's levy. In addition to inflation, part of the jump in the levy is due to a loss of more than $1.1 million in local government aid from the state. The budget includes one new full-time position, an embedded mental health professional in the police department. Previously, that position was split with the city of Blaine. The budget also includes funding to complete and equip New Fire Station 3 and money to start construction of a new water tower. You can find more on the next year's budget on the city's website, coonrapidsmn.gov. A big rise in the number of catalytic converter thefts has many local communities taking action. This week, the City Council introduced a new ordinance related to possession of a detached catalytic converter. Anyone in possession of one must be able to provide proof that they received it lawfully from the vehicle's owner or have a receipt for the purchase. Violation is a misdemeanor. Currently, there's no state law regulating possession or resale of a detached catalytic converter. Plans for street reconstruction next year are well underway. In 2023, 4.5 miles of city streets will be reconstructed in the area south of 131st Avenue between Coon Creek Boulevard and Shenandoah Boulevard. Property owners impacted will be assessed a portion of the reconstruction cost. And that's a quick recap of the December 6th City Council meeting. As always, you can find the full meetings on cable or the CTN Coon Rapids YouTube channel. The Anoka School Board selected a new superintendent this week. On Wednesday night, the board voted 5-1 to hire Corey McIntyre for the role, pending successful contract negotiations. McIntyre, who currently serves as superintendent of Osseo area schools, is no stranger to the Anoka School District. He served as assistant superintendent and executive director of student services between 2016 and 2019. Prior to that, he worked in several other school districts in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Washington. In a statement, McIntyre said, quote, Anoka Schools has demonstrated a commitment to excellence and a belief that all students can learn at high levels. I believe the mission and vision of the district is a match with my philosophy of education and my skills and abilities as a leader, unquote. Contract negotiations are currently underway. McIntyre is expected to start as superintendent on July 1st.
We have a lot of people who come from outside our borders and they target our stores to commit thefts on a regular basis.
Coon Rapids is home to one of the biggest retail areas in Anoka County. And while Riverdale Village is rolling out the welcome mat to shoppers this holiday season, mall management is teaming up with police to crack down on thieves.
So far, they've been very, very effective, and our team is really happy with them.
Just before Black Friday, Riverdale Village installed automatic license plate reader cameras at all 6 of its entrances.
When a vehicle travels past one of those cameras and that vehicle is wanted by law enforcement, for instance, it's a stolen vehicle or there's a wanted person in the vehicle, then our retail team gets notified of that.
Considering 70% of thefts happen with a stolen vehicle, it's one of the great ways to stop these before it even happens.
Ryan Burke, senior property manager at Riverdale Village, says the cameras have already helped track down thieves and prevented thefts.
If the customers are safe, the store employees are safe, more people are going to come to shop, profits are better, less things are getting stolen. It's a benefit for everybody.
Officers Steve Minion and Daniel Forsman, who work out of the police substation at Riverdale, walk the retail beat 7 days a week, working closely with store managers and employees. Through the end of the year, additional police patrols will be deployed on weekends.
We're just trying to do what we can to crack down here in our community and send a message that we won't tolerate this behavior.